Hey, I'm back with another video. Um, I didn't think that I would be making a part 3 of this, even though I am probably like 12 to 24 hours late, but yeah. So there is a part 3 and this is it. So, like, continuing from what I was talking about in part 1 and part 2, uh, basically, I was pretty much making my point about the hypocrisy of the divestors and all of these interracial daters, whether they be, these coons from the black manosphere or these bed wenches from Black Women Empowerment or BWE, because, that's what they call themselves now. But anyway, what I don't understand is, it's like, okay, so the shit that you would tolerate from non-black people, you wouldn't tolerate that from actual black people. So, like I said, it's just some old bullshit. You know what I mean? So, it's alright for a non-black person to have multiple kids by multiple people, but it's assumed that they were married when they had all those kids, right? But it's not alright for a black person to have multiple kids by multiple people. Otherwise, it's assumed that, we were just pawns and victims of baby mama, baby daddy drama, all that bullshit, right? Or like how it's alright for non-black people to smoke weed and shit like that. But if a if an actual black person smoke weed, then basically we're just a bunch of bums and losers and dropouts and shit like that. Or like how it's alright for non-black people to be unemployed with no job, right? But you wouldn't tolerate that from a black person, because if a black person was unemployed and jobless, then you would just think that we're just a bunch of bums and losers, right? But if a non-black person is unemployed and don't have a job, then it's assumed that, okay, well, maybe they're just sitting on a lot of inheritance money or a lot of retirement money given to them by their fucking parents, right? You know what I mean? So it's just crazy. The shit that you people tolerate from non-black people, you wouldn't even tolerate that from actual black people, and you're a black person yourself. The shit is just stupid as fuck. So, like I said though, it's alright for a non-black person to live at home with their parents, right? But it's assumed that that person's parents probably live in a 6-bedroom house in the suburbs somewhere. Whereas if an actual black person lives at home with their parents, oh, well, it's just assumed that we're just a bunch of bums and losers, right? Because, we don't want to be responsible and grow up and mature and get our own fucking place, right? But that's not fair, though. So it's alright. It's alright for white people and all of these other non-black people to not have a job and live at home with their parents and smoke weed, or have multiple kids by multiple people and stuff like that. But no matter what they do, no matter what these non-black people do, it's always assumed that, oh, well, their parents got money and they live in a house in the suburbs somewhere, or they're already taken care of, or maybe they're just busy working on themselves, trying to go to grad school and shit like that. Oh, but if it's a black person that's doing these same types of things, right? If this was a black person living that same type of way, not having their own place or being unemployed or smoking weed, then basically it has to be assumed that that black person is just a bum and a loser that lives at home with his parents with no job, because he or she is just too uneducated as a black person to do anything else with their fucking lives. Like, that shit ain't cool though. Oh yeah, and then not to mention that, well, since they're black, they're probably too dumb and uneducated to go to grad school anyway, so they have to live at home with their parents. That's the reason why they don't have their own place. The shit just crazy though. So my thing is, if you're willing to date a white guy that lives with his parents and smokes weed and shit like that and got multiple kids by multiple women, probably white women, by other white women, most likely before he even got with a black woman. So why is it not all right for a black man to not have his own place or be unemployed or whatever the case may be and have multiple kids by multiple women, baby mama drama or not? You know, the shit is just dumb as fuck though. But see, I'm a black guy. I don't have no kids by no woman, not a white woman or a black woman. And I'm not unemployed. I have a job. I work a job. I have my own money and I have my own car. So yeah, that's just it though. Like honestly, if you guys are gonna sit up here, hold on for a minute.